Hey guys, what's going on? It's M.K.S here. Hope everyone's well. Obviously, this is part 2 of my video making about the potential ideas for the legacy of Stephen Lawrence, which I hope to suggest to the Stephen Lawrence Foundation or Charitable Trust, and see if any of my ideas they like to or would like to implement. Most importantly, yeah, I was thinking maybe I should have just stuck with one part in this rather than do my usual 30-point list, but I've got a few ideas to cover, so hopefully I'll be able to cover all these ideas I've got. And also too, sorry about my punctuation. I know a lot of people bring me up on my punctuation, saying about my weird writing style, so apologies for anyone who doesn't like that writing style. I'm a creature of habit, so I do struggle to change it, and I know I sort of guess where punctuation should be, so apologies if people don't like that writing style. It would be cool if someone did actually like that writing style, but I understand most people don't. Well, nearly everyone doesn't. Probably everyone doesn't. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and carry on with my list. So I hope people enjoyed part 1. If you haven't checked it out, please do so, and please look out for part 3. So here goes. Anyway, so as I say, it was obviously a sad situation what happened to Stephen Lawrence all those years ago, and he was quite young and all that, and he was an innocent guy as far as I'm aware, obviously, and just attacked. So, and it happens to many people of colour, and luckily most of the time people manage to get away from that situation or fight back or whatever. But in this case, unfortunately, he didn't. So it was a real sad case, obviously. But I'm hoping that positives can be made from it, which I love to turn negatives into positives. So hopefully, his legacy will help B.A.M.E, as I talked about in part 1, or people of colour communities, or for want of a better term, in the UK, maybe even US or around the world, and people of colour generally work together and support each other. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the list. So number 11, again, like maybe there could be funding and encouragement for more people of colour, B.A.M.E communities, especially Black in particular, possibly Black and mixed race, maybe even Asian as well, and other groups, to become inventors, investors, learn to invest. Maybe inventors or investors could teach more people from those backgrounds, and there could be government funds or encouragement to do so, maybe, or special classes that could be made through like the charitable foundation or whatnot. 12, also encouraging mentors for young Black and minority ethnic children, I'll say B.A.M.E or people of colour, whatever you want to call us, to like whether that's in business or STEM, science, tech, engineering, and maths, or which are supposed to be the big subjects right now nowadays, or whatever other subjects or empowerment, to have mentors in the chosen fields that young B.A.M.E people want to get into, especially, as I say, young Black people, as they are the community which has the most challenges and problems financially in other ways, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, for disadvantaged groups, it would be great for them to get support. Number 13, again, I know it's a negative influence, and there's lots of negative situations people of colour still face, and I suppose my dilemma would be I wouldn't want the taxpayer to be forced to pay for. So it is hard to see how the government could, without force, encourage banks or other groups, maybe like offer tax incentives instead to support, like for banks or businesses, angel investors or whatever that invest in minority-owned businesses. On that note, number 14, hopefully we're looking to how to solve problems and help, as I say, problems that are faced by people of colour, B.A.M.E communities and individuals or whatnot. Again, how we can network together and overcome some of the divisions, like I say, between Black and Asian and other groups, to work together. Number 15, again, like helping B.A.M.E communities to reach their full potential and to work towards their aspirations and goals, again, to reach their full potential and what they want to do, like have ambitions, and for young Black boys and girls to be, again, especially to be encouraged to try and go for their goals, whether that's becoming a politician or working with the police or becoming judges or solicitors or business people or whatever else they aspire to be encouraged that they can achieve those things. And again, possibly having mentors and role models to help them to do that, and maybe having people who listen to them as well and look at how they can achieve those goals. Number 16, looking at the best ways to support B.A.M.E communities and what we can learn from each other, and also like ideas people could suggest about how there could be more funding for instance, for B.A.M.E communities, or what are the best ways to support B.A.M.E communities in the future, funding and training, and what sort of ways would benefit B.A.M.E communities the most, and things like that. Number 17, looking at the strengths and skills people of colour or B.A.M.E or whatever you want to call us have, and how to utilise those strengths, like whether that's in sports. Like some people are talking about, like a lot of African Americans, for instance, and probably Black British people as well, like, are overrepresented in some areas like sport or music. But if they could also look at how to turn that into a business, they could benefit in the longer term. So sports careers are not always that long, and also even musicians probably don't have, really, generally speaking, don't have long careers. But if they could learn business skills as well alongside those things, like Dr. Dre does or people like that, then they could also capitalize for a longer time, and control their finances better. Again, these are all my opinions or my ideas, like, kind of. So if you disagree, that's fine. Or if you, if you think that you have better ideas, that's fine. I'd love to hear your ideas as well. And maybe having like think tanks as well, things like that. Number 18, again, looking at positive things and the strengths people of learning disabilities, of B.A.M.E communities and people of colour have, and how to utilise those strengths to the best of their ability. Number 19, again, to be supported in areas like STEM and things like that. And number 20, again, to have mentors and teachers which can understand them. Anyway, I'm out. Peace and love.